to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Still one of the most beautiful songs ever written by anybody. Woody, he wrote the book on this stuff, you know. And then my friend Dick Barker sang, the crops are rolling and the peaches are ripening. The oranges are piled in their creosote domes. You're flying them back to the Mexican border. It takes all their money to wade back again. You know the chorus. Goodbye to my Juan, goodbye Rosalita, adios mis amigos, Jesus y Maria. You won't have a name when you ride the big airplane. All they will call you will be Deportees. I think he probably wrote it in about 1941, maybe 42, something like that. And I just recorded, actually, I recorded that, I think, on my third album in 19-something or other. And this one I just put on my new CD, which is called Bohemian. I think it's out there someplace. And it's sort of as though we need to be reminded about, you know, all the things that Woody knew about the way people should be treated. And somebody has a T-shirt that says, immigration started in 1492. It's a mighty hard road that my poor hands have walked. My poor feet have traveled a hard, dusty road. Out of your dust bowl and westward we rode, and your deserts were hot, and your mountains were California, Arizona, I work all your crops. Then it's on up to Oregon to harvest your hops. Dig your beets from the ground, pluck your grapes from the vine, to put on your table that line, sparkling wine. In your orchards of peaches and prunes, slept on the ground in the light of your moon. On the edge of your city you'll see us, and then we come with the dust, and we're gone with the wind. Pastures of plenty from dry desert ground, from the Grand Coulee Dam where the waters run down. Every state in this union us migrants have been, and we'll work in this fight, and we'll fight till we win. It's always we ramble that river and I. All along your green valleys I will work till I die. My land I'll defend with my life if it be, 'cause my pastures of plenty must always be free. are some famous love affairs, you know, that happened in those days between some of us and others. I had an affair with the great Stephen Stills. In 1968, we had our big love affair, and it culminated in his writing a song called "Sweet Judy Blue Eyes." So I took the name of the song to use for the title of my recent book, which is they call it My Life in Music, but I actually sold the title I sold the book to the publishers with was Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, Sex, Drugs, Rock and Roll, and Music That Changed a Generation. Don't you think that's a better title? I think that they thought it might lead to dancing, you know, I think that was I gotta say that I just like to let these drop on the floor. I hope you don't mind. So one night I was invited up to this sort of mansion in Woodstock. It was the home of Albert Grossman, and it was 1964. Now, I had already recorded a couple of three Dylan songs, right as soon as I heard them. I mean, after I got over that thing with the old Woody Guthrie blues that weren't very good, really, and Dylan singing those. Then, of course, he started to sing things like, how many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? I was entranced, of course, and I recorded Masters of War and The Lonesome Death of Hattie Carroll and Fare thee well, my own true love, we'll meet another day, another time. You can find that on YouTube somewhere, I think. And so I went to this party at Albert's, and Dylan was there, and Susie Rodlow and a few other people that I knew, and we had kind of a party, and everybody passed out, and climbed up to bed. And I went to bed, and the third floor went sound asleep, and 3 o'clock in the morning came. It seems to be my witching hour, you know, and I woke up, and I heard this voice drifting up the stairs from down in the depths of this mansion, this stone mansion. It was like, So I put on my little terry cloth nightgown and robe and wandered downstairs and into the basement and sat down behind a closed door, and I listened to Dylan for about 2 hours write this song. Though I know that evening's empire has returned into sand, vanished from my hand, left me blindly here to stand, but still not sleeping. My weariness amazes me, I'm branded on my feet. I have no one to meet, and the ancient empty streets too dead for dreaming. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Take me on a trip upon your ancient sprawling ship. My senses have been stripped, my toes too numb to step. Wait only for my boot heels to be wandering. I'm ready to go anywhere, I'm ready for to fade into my own parade. cast your dance and spell my way. I promise to go under it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. Then take me disappearing through the smoke rings of my mind, down the foggy ruins of time, far past the frozen leaves, the haunted, frightened trees, out to the windy beach, far from the twisted reach of crazy sorrow. Yes, to dance beneath the magic sky with one hand waving free, silhouetted by the sea, circled by the circus sands, with all memory and fate driven deep beneath the waves. Let me forget about today until tomorrow. Let me hear you now. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following. One more time now. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. I'm not sleepy, and there is no place I'm going to. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. In the jingle jangle morning I'll come following you. In the jingle jangle morning